And Clark. I mean, that's clearly a foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Kennedy Carter.
This was the first real test of physical play for Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, and it kicked off against a familiar face, her college rival, Angel Reese. Their first showdown on the pro stage had everyone watching. Chicago came ready to make a statement, sparking a ripple across the league. But at tip-off, things looked different. Caitlin came out strong, firing right away.
Clark connects on a deep three.
And it wasn't just her scoring. Clark was setting up her teammates as well, keeping the
The Commissioner's Cup final. What a dish down the floor. Wallace, the finish plus the foul on a beautiful delivery from Clark.
The Chicago bench couldn't believe what they were seeing. The first quarter completely belonged to her.
Their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue, Clark connects on another bomb. 2 for 2 from 3 in the early.
But as the lead started to slip away, the mood on Chicago's side shifted. So, in classic Caitlin style, she stepped it up even more in the second quarter. Next,
they've allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson for 2. But, Rebecca, that's what allows them to...
Indiana, it was business as usual. But for Chicago, this game clearly carried extra weight. And as things started to slip out of their hands, the frustration showed, especially for point guard Kennedy Carter, who struggled to keep up on defense.
Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in, and beats the shot clock.
On the offensive end, her play was getting careless.
The rebound. Mabry running, can't get to it, and Chicago turns it over.
The frustration kept piling up, and Indiana quickly took back control in the second quarter. Next,
Mitchell long 2 is good.
Chicago could feel the game starting to slip out of reach. But when the third quarter began, the energy shifted. They came out with a new strategy, doubling Caitlin Clark early and showing they weren't shy about getting physical. Still, Caitlin stuck to her game, even when her own teammates made things a little harder than they had to be.
Yes.
Nice entry, and Wallace again blows the layup. The follow is good, though.
When Caitlin drove to the rim on her own, Dana Evans was waiting, standing her ground and not giving up an inch.
Here's Carter, Evans guarding Clark, and Evans sends Clark to the deck. Foul called on Dana Evans.
Right after that, Chicago made another move this time. It was Cardoso making the impact.
Would miss their first 8 attempts. Clark races in, is fouled by Cardoso, and Clark gets some pain. Caitlin Clark goes down.
This hit sent Caitlin to the bench for a short breather. Meanwhile, Cardoso kept playing, wild, banging the backboard and getting overly aggressive on defense. But the Fever stayed composed, holding on to a 51-47 lead. With just under a minute left in the quarter, Caitlin checked back in. Carter tried to squeeze in a quick pass, but it was off the mark. Caitlin read it perfectly and picked it off. Frustrated, Carter chased her down and forcefully ripped the ball back. But the refs didn't call a thing. Caitlin looked around for a whistle, but it never came. Play continued, and Indiana kept the ball. Boston got a good look under the basket, but her shot bounced off. She grabbed her own miss, tried again, still no good. Incredibly, even the third attempt wouldn't fall. 2 Chicago defenders went up for the rebound, bumped into each other, and lost control. That's when Caitlin saw her opening. She stepped in, snatched the ball, and tipped it back to Boston.
This time, it's good! Aaliyah Boston!
Her frustration was written all over her face, and Caitlin, never one to pass up a mental edge, let her hear it, throwing a few words her way and pushing her buttons. On the very next play, Carter came back fired up. With just seconds left on the clock, she pulled up for a clean mid-range jumper and sank it, then turned straight toward Caitlin, but she wasn't done yet. Next.
Kennedy Carter now with 12 points off the bench. And Clark. I mean, that's clearly a foul, which was called. The question is, will they call it unnecessary? Kennedy Carter.
Crazy part. The refs called it nothing more than a light off-the-ball foul. Barely reacting to Carter's blatant shove, once again, she got away with it. And then there's Angel Reese celebrating like they'd just won the game. It's honestly disappointing if that's what counts as a proud moment, that it really makes you think. Is this the new approach teams are taking against Caitlin, testing the limits of how physical they can get, banking on the refs to look the other way?
Did you get any type of understanding from the officials on how you guys are doing that at this point?
Yeah, that's just not a basketball play.
Thankfully, Caitlin didn't get caught up in the drama. She stuck to her game, let her talent do the talking, and stayed focused even when some of her teammates had trouble keeping pace. Next.
That was 2011.
Melissa Smith stops and misses the ball.
Fever stayed locked into their game plan, moving the ball well, finding quality shots, and playing smart, disciplined basketball. Next.
Clark, another rebound, tosses ahead, Wheeler extra feed. Oh, that was pretty. What's the foul?
Meanwhile, the Sky threw finesse out the window, going Ullin on physicality, almost like they were counting on sheer force to shift the momentum, and at times, they were actually getting away with it. Next.
The three takes the two and knocks it down. A lot of contact from Reese on.
In the end,
the rough play, missed calls, and all the noise didn't matter, only the wind did. But with Melissa Smith nearly giving it away, it came a little too close for comfort.
Through, Mabry down two. Mabry loses the handle and a foul is called. A foul is called on Smith and free throws here for the Sky. Number 5 on Smith as she dove to the floor.
And that's how it all played out. The Fever walked away with the win, while the Sky may have stirred up something ugly across the league. As for Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese, at this point, it's not even a real debate.
The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark, another three-pointer. 6 threes on the night.
With a career high in points and 12 assists. Caitlin didn't just break rookie records, she smashed all-time marks. While her rival stayed quiet, she took center stage. But the Sky, they tapped into their inner Draymond Green, doing whatever they could to slow her down.
Her 29 points gets tripped up.
and right
from the jump. Number 22 came out aggressive, spotting the defensive gap and isolating Olia Smith one-on-one without hesitation.
More aggressive offensively.
With the Chicago Sky hanging in, Caitlin knew it was time to turn up the pressure and remind them exactly who they were up against.
She has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it around for her first deep shot.
But Angel Reese wasn't backing down. She was locked in, doing her part to protect that 81-72 lead.
Will be really important for both of these teams. Allen once again goes back to back.
Her teammate Allen was red hot and clearly wasn't ready to cool off anytime soon.
Allen baseline look. The last three buckets from Lindsay Allen.
Even with Caitlin's pinpoint playmaking setting up Olia Boston to break the rhythm, it wasn't enough to throw the Sky off their game.
Taking all night.
Caitlin Clark, a dribbling exhibition, finds Boston, double team, all kinds of contact.
Angel Reese sealed the deal by stretching the lead into double digits, leaving no doubt. Next.
What a pass and a finish. Nice catch there from Angel Reese.
The Fever needed to boost someone to snap them out of their slump, and who better than number 22 to step up?
WNBA player that has recorded consecutive 20-plus point rebounds.
But the Sky responded right away, not giving the Fever a moment to regroup.
Dude, what does it mean to have those comparisons?
With the Sky up 24-11, Caitlin knew the Fever had to respond, and they had to do it fast.
I love the way Caitlin Clark is playing the game.
To count
To slow down Angel Reese, the Fever made a sharp adjustment, subbing in their defensive anchor